How did you become an astrologer? The question was put to me by a young client. I had to recall from my early beginnings, and this fact came to mind. My dad was an astrologer and in practice for many years. He was famous, had a lot of write-out and articles about his work. We lived in the Bras Basah Road shop house. Below it was rented to the tattoo artists, two brothers, and on the side there is a stairway to my dad's office. On the above portion, the front window partition was the bedroom. The second middle partition was another bedroom, followed by his office for seeing clients. He had a beautiful table that was given to him from an appreciative client. And I remembered it cost $180, a metal table to which he was very proud of. I usually station myself in the center portion of the room, and since it's only partitioned in a very thin way, I was able to hear all the conversation that transpired between himself and the clients. I used to take notes and mental notes of how he deduced, do his search, do his findings of the planetary position of the birth chart, the transiting chart, and diagnose the findings and how he excites the client so much that I was very inspired. One day, this regular client, who happened to be a schoolmaster, an old teacher, principal, came to the office to consult him as usual over his luck, and he was more interested in gambling horses. How would his day be and what time would be the good time and not. And when he went home, I came out and met my dad and told him I got a strange premonition that you will not see him on Monday, and that was a Saturday. On Monday came his wife, who started crying and said that her husband, that same school principal, had passed away on the Sunday night after coming back home from the races in the Turf Club at Bukit Timah. And that inspired me to do my own startup in astrology. After having quite a number of years of training, both through observation and also through the instruction of my dad's knowledge. Not long after that, my dad passed away. And I remembered I had to take over the business, and I was so young, practically in my 19 and 20 years of age. And I actually said to myself, who's going to believe me at that age? I haven't, been in practice long enough. And times were tough, real tough. So one day this European lady, I believe who came from the US, saw my signboard and came up to the office to consult me. She told me, you are so young, you haven't even tasted life, how can you even make prediction? And I was surprised. Suddenly my rebuttal to her was, you have just divorced your husband, don't take it out on me. She got a shock. How did I know that? Even I got a shock. How did I know that? It's just one of those psychic instincts. She said, I'll help you. I know things are tough. We became friends and she understood my situation. She went around the corner to the coffee shop near the rendezvous at the side of the building. She mixed with those American sailors and soldiers that were on R&D in Singapore from the Vietnam War. And she brought 3 of them to come and consult me. I did my reading, used my best knowledge, and they were so satisfied, thanking me, praising me. I was not interested in the praise, I was more interested in the food that I be able to earn and afford. And from there, that's how the whole business of astrology started in my life. My name is Roy Rugby. I thank you for observing my channel. Give a thumbs up if you like this video and share so that I can put my best initiative to do even better for the future. It's my way of motivating the interest. Cheers. Sawadee krap. Sabayee krap.